Well, good morning. I woke up this morning really down that it was Tuesday. And then I realized it was freaking Tuesday, and I got very excited. And so, even though this game that we have listed here is going to be one that I won't be very happy with, I need to rewatch today. And since all of you guys are too lazy to do one and have to have me do all your rewatches, I will do the rewatch. The teams were, of course, Larry as the Ethiopians, myself as the Indians, and Austin as the Spanish, versus Jake as the Celts, Barzy as the Spanish, he's been loving it lately, and Taylor as the Rootin' Tootins. When we look at builds, the big things when I'm looking at scores is Austin and Jake. Those are going to be our big difference makers. You see that Larry's a little ahead of Taylor. I'm a little behind Barzy, but it's fairly close. And Austin's about 1,000 points ahead of Barzy. So Austin right now is sitting on 50, 51, and 23. There's 4 minutes left in tree. Let's look at Jake. Jake's sitting at 62, 39, and 3. And no gold. He's got to get a lot more gold. Holy cow. So he's super low on gold early on in this game. We're going to see how this goes. Austin's starting to wall off. We see he's got a nice long border wall going on here. Larry's starting to wall off. On the other side, they are fairly dug in. You see Taylor's got a short wall he's putting in his gate. So Jake's built the Great Wall of China. Holy cow, he walled off the whole map. And didn't leave his team a lot of breathing room. They're going to end up having to build back here. And I don't know what that's all about. It's just forward walling? I don't know. Worked out for him, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to speed things up because I'm ready to watch this. We're going to put it on Taylor. Let's look at Taylor. Boom, Taylor is sitting at 32, 66, 71, a lot of gold. Which, as the Rootin' Tootins, you want food and gold, so he's got the right stuff. Although, Taylor does play it differently, so he's rocking the cavalry. Austin's nowhere close to ready. Although he's got a lot of points going on here. So he's 1,000 ahead of them. Looks like tree drop has happened. Then you see that Larry is cutting. Here we freaking go. They're going in. Larry's going. Nothing else is happening anywhere. We're just trying to get in. And there's the hole. And I'm in. Boom. So I'm at full speed. We go right here. You see that they're chasing me while that's going on. I'm trying to just plunge more in. Obviously Jake's using their bullets. Okay. So I go all the way around. They're chasing a bunch. I get into Barzy a little bit, not a lot. And they're trying to wall off, but they don't do a great job of it. Meanwhile, over here, still nothing's going on. And I'm just blending away. You see that I've got dudes over here, but they're going to be dying. But they haven't died yet. We got this castle going on. That's what's going on. So I post up right here. Barzy's helping me out there. Meanwhile, Taylor's showing up, and I'm trying to plunge again. You see, we got castles, I see a lot of need. Don't see a ton of where I see. Okay, so there is blue coming. And they're trying to they're gonna stop me. Wow, Larry's over here doing work, trying to take out these trades. That's awesome. So Taylor's down to 54. He's sitting very high. I'm trying to push back. We cleared out that area. Now we see that there's here. Blood is showing up with paladins, which is great because these camels are great against them. Meanwhile, Austin hasn't really shown up at all. And Jake's starting to come. And Austin's starting to send troops, okay. And we see that Lars is, the Barzy's trying to punch a little bit. We're moving forward, sending a bunch of troops. I'm gonna turn on the military guns. That's what we're in right now. So, what's going on? Is anything going on over here? Not nothing going on. They've put that there. A lot of trade still. All the pressure's on this side. Starting to show up. We see that Jake's starting to pump out a lot of these. Let's go for fun. Let's see what this is compared to Austin. So Jake's at 57 and 58. And Austin's at 85 and 34. Gotta be houses, man. That's the issue. I'm gonna build a bunch of houses. Just so nasty. Terrible. Okay, Austin's closing houses here. Taylor's still at 58 and 50. He's expensive, I love it. Meanwhile, on the other side, looks like Austin cut through, I think is actually what ended up happening. Yeah. Or maybe it was Larry who cut in Austin. So it was a mistake. We thought it was a good idea. It was a mistake. We just let Taylor, we did Taylor's job before. But he got Taylor out of there. So I'm going in. That's gonna go for it. On this other side, we see that Austin's flooding the hole. Larry's trying to hold. Meanwhile, Larry pushes forward over here. And I find a little boom right here. Post up, we hit Taylor. I should have hit this. I didn't realize there were 5 of them in there. 5 relics. I just spent all game trying to fight this. I probably would have killed all. I mean, that would have just really hurt Taylor. But no, get rid of this. Meanwhile, Taylor's trying to take this out. Austin doing such a great job of just plugging that. But we're all over them. Absolutely all over them. I'm in the trade and I'm holding the trade. Get it down to 37 trade cards. How on earth is this game not over? Austin's pushing. Taylor's here. And we're taking out the trade. It's down to 30 trade. Meanwhile, Barzy shows up. Jake shows up. This happens. Boom. That's not the big deal. And we pushed Taylor back. And we're still in their trade. It was down to 34 trade. He's having to build trade cards on the fly. He's building only trash. What's going on with Jake? I think Jake's got 73, so Jake's got a lot of trade. He's not happy about it. posting up. We've got hand cannonings going on over here. And Austin's rocking over here. He's dropping a castle. How on earth? And then Jake turns. That's what happened. Jake turns. Right here. Because I'm all over him. Jake saves the day. F you, Jake. But I should be able to wreck this. Meanwhile, Austin has now been pushed back by Taylor. How on earth did we lose this freaking game, guys? Jake's at 46. He's lost half of his trade. And it makes no difference. We're going up the hole. Just killing as we please. Jake's building these really readers. I don't even know what they're good at. I think they're good at like, reading. And they got reading, same thing. Who knows? So they've cleared me out of their trade. And Taylor, if you look over here, Taylor is now demolishing Fort Austin, who is all in on cavalry. And what is Taylor set to stop? Cavalry. So, I'm starting to win over here. I'm really mad about it. I'm really mad that I'm over here having a fucking job. I was not happy about it. It's like, I don't care about this. Moving on. But Barzy shows up to save. Meanwhile, no one's fighting in the middle. It's like, we were barely even making it going, right? Like, this was like the heart of the fight, and then we just like, stopped. Meanwhile, Taylor's winning on this side. Slowly just destroying Austin. Austin's building troops, but it doesn't matter. Are these Austin's? No, they're Taylor's. Okay. 88 guys on food, and it's not enough. Funny how that works. Meanwhile, Barzy and Jake will show up, and we're trying to like wall this off. Like, oh no! And I don't think we do, and I think that was massive. I accidentally walled my dude in. I'm sending the wrong troop here. I need to send cannons. Meanwhile, Austin's fighting for his life against Taylor, and they lost the castle. Never plunge, Austin. Just take that bad mother and just plunge it back into here. Like he's trying to establish dominance. And then walled off this back end. He deleted that part. Probably good call. On the other side, we see that Jake has a tiny forward raiders doing weird things. I'm building hand cannoneers now, and I've just kind of turned. We're back in the middle, trying to see if we can, reestablish dominance in the middle. It's still open right here. They never really close off their trade. Like, if you want to get in the trade, you can. But it makes no difference. Go, mother effers! Meanwhile, up here north, Taylor is still just dominating Austin. Siege and gunpowder is what we need up here. There's trade going through this area. Meanwhile, let's see here, is anything going on over here? So, Jake is back down here. I'm trying to redo all of this. And he's doing this. And it looks like Jake got in. Jake got in and has been just going crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of red in here. I must have missed him getting in, but he's definitely gotten in. Yeah, trade's dead. And that's the game. Even though I feel like I hit Taylor so hard. He's down to 15 guys on wood. And we just wrecked him. It didn't make a difference. You guys played well. But yeah, they've now established dominance. Although we cleaned him out. Other than that, I guess there's a couple of Wood Raiders here, but not many. But they get back in over here. And Larry's just getting destroyed at this point. And Barzy comes in and destroys my production build. And that's, I think this is when I say it's done. Yep. And that was the game. I didn't freaking lose that game. Oh, that game hurts. Congratulations on the win there, Jake, Taylor, and Barzy. Let's go to some stats. Larry had the best military score. Taylor was a close second. Barzy third. All three of those guys just killed it. Austin survived. Oh man, I think his KD's terrible in this game. No, it's not that. The other game was really bad. But it is what it is. But man, talk about just slinging troops, and we were just so deep into them. Jake's cut was massive. Jake's cut saved that game. Jake saved that game because we had it in the bag. But it is what it is. 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 Yeah. When we look at, so that was our military scores. Here's our economy. Technology, I was fastest on all of them, which really just means that everyone else was going slow because those aren't really impressive times. When we look at society, Larry had 11 castles up. I only had 2. It is what it is. And yeah. Zero with our populations. Was there anything you'd see to me? And we were at 14 for a while with 3 guys. So, we were almost at pop. This is almost complete pop cap right here. That's everyone was almost at it because 15. No. So either way, we had a lot of pop. So GG guys. Can't wait for tonight. Come for you, Jake.